The Lakers
will start the second half with a decent lead.
They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Celtics are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Steals.
The Boston Celtics
are trailing so far, and that's mostly due to sloppy ball handling. The ball security needs to improve if they want to stay competitive in this matchup.
The lack of ball control was apparent in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
Ball did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just... Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Everybody clap your hands.
Los Angeles, they have it.
Here we go. I got him.
Tight space with the crossover. Sizing up the defense. James to Kyle Kuzma. Here's James with a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
This team is collectively feeding off their negative energy so far in the second half. Everybody is mad. Everybody is frustrated. Nobody's decided to take the torch and say, hey, look, follow my lead.
Defense, let's go.
Deep left corner, Irving. Kyrie Irving, now 4 for 9.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Ball with it up top. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. James to Kyle Kuzma. Goes to the right side. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Lets it fly from long range. Contested shot. Marcus Morris can't hit. Caldwell Pope to Ball. Caldwell Pope. And Boston has the rebound. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
And when you miss so many chippies right around the rim, you look at their points in the paint production. The first half, they were great. Second half, not so much.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Kyrie Irving trying to cash in on a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. The free throw is good. It's back to a one-point game. Alonzo controls the offense. To Kyle Kuzma. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go.
You can't fall in love with the jump shots. You have to find ways to maybe even get to the free throw line. Keep your team in the game by putting points on the board.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Nope, first one does not go. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Short jumper misses. To Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. To Caldwell Pope. Oh, big finish at the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Shot from the lane won't go. Kuzma to Caldwell Pope. Kyrie Irving snatching it out of the air.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good. Kuzma to Ball. For three. Boston secures the rebound. To Jaylen Brown. To Horford. Irving. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Irving to Jaylen Brown. Fires the three, and Gordon Hayward, zero hesitation as he knocks it down for three.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Substitution being made in this one. They get it to Kuzma, down low. Old school, backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Runner here, won't go down.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Fires the three, tough shot. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Celtics have it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Kyle Kuzma, gets it in the left corner. From the painted area, won't go down. The follow won't go either. Another follow. No good. Long key from three-quarters court. Third quarter comes to an end. The Lakers have the lead. It's the Celtics with the ball as we start this fourth and final quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money down the stretch. It's game time.
You've got to get that one to go. Tatum. That's off the side of the rim, no good. James into the front court. His team up by one. The pass set it all up.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Jaylen Brown, 4-3. And the rebound cleared by Ingram. Rondo into the front court. Up by 3. Had a chance, but it's no good. To James. Aaron Baines with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Rozier rocking the rim.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
LBJ has it. Driving right to the basket. Got it.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Rozier. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Yes, I love this move. Send him to the line. Chances are probably good he doesn't make both, and you also stop the clock while getting another possession.
First one goes down.
Substitutions, Boston.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Ball to James. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Brown into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Aaron Baines powers it through.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Lakers ball. James to Kyle Kuzma. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Aaron Baines. Huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Ball with the basketball. All tied up. Just underway in this fourth quarter. The drive. Right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. To Marcus Morris. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Shot from in close, no good. To Jaylen Brown. Count the bucket for 2.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Los Angeles has the basketball to Kyle Kuzma. Nothing going here on that drive. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marcus Morris. Time for some new personnel into the game. James. Oh, he hits the three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Irving to Jaylen Brown. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
It's LeBron. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Celtics have it. Hayward to Marcus Morris. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Irving to Hayward. Irving. It's no good. Shots not going down. Aaron Baines, nice.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
To Ball. Ah, the monster stuff.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Irving to Marcus Morris. And draws the foul.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. LeBron with it up top. His guys trail now by 4. Nice pass to set things up. And the finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. LeBron James sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Going to launch beyond the arc. What can you say? Morris locked in on that one. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. James. That's off the side of the rim, no good. And now an intentional foul, so they'll send him to the line. 2 free throws here means it's a 3-possession game. Marcus Morris, a couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. First try, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Count it.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Whoa! What a finish! Now they get the intentional foul, and this one not over yet. 2 huge free throws coming up in a 2-point game.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
And he connects on the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. A pass taken away by the Celtics. Tyson Chandler with a piece. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they win this one by 4. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics
got the win in a nail-biter.
They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. The Lakers must be devastated after such a close loss. While they did put together quite a highlight reel of dunks in this matchup, they did not put together a win. As we all know, style points never show up on the scoreboard.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Kyrie Irving is the choice for what you're seeing here, and that's unselfish play. Tight passes, great timing, and an impressive basketball IQ. He earned more respect than what I already have for him.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
This is what the future holds for the Los Angeles Lakers. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.